soul on it. What else am I supposed to do? Ain't no one better than you. HBCU.
You know what else is easy? It's easy to see that somebody in Miami is high. Okay? High. Extremely high. I do not understand why. Why? We are doing everything we can. It's not a we. I'm not a we. I'm not a part of this. It's not a we. I'm not a we. Why are they doing everything they can to tank the worth of a man you want to get rid of so bad? Things are getting hot in Miami. Heat suspended for the Heat. Pat Riley suspended Butler indefinitely after he leaves practice once he was told he was no longer starting for the team. I'm not starting? I'm not starting? Hey, talk to me. What can they even do, man? Brooklyn, it's like you want to get this one first. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I got this one. This I don't know why. I've been a Jimmy Butler fan for a little bit, and I do enjoy his game. I do enjoy his game. I do enjoy what he can do for a team. I think he can have an attitude at times, but we all human. Who can't? Now, what I'm going to say is, this is, if you ever wanted a definition of modern day slavery, this is it. This is it. This is the point to where you're not going to tank his value, because anybody with a common sense brain is looking at this on the outside perspective and saying, this ain't Jimmy's fault. This ain't on you. This on Pat Riley, this on the Heat, and they're literally making themselves look stupid. And I hope Jimmy finds himself in the best organization that he can find, and I hope him all the success.
Farrell, go ahead. I want to know what your response is going to be to this. I'm excited to know about what your response is going to be. What do you think? Go ahead.
Watching this saga makes me think I'm gonna go on tonight's news and hear about Dr. King marching on Selma again. I'm like, is this not the 2000s? When did Jim Crow get instituted again? First off, you suspend this dude because of something he said. It wasn't defamatory, it wasn't derogatory. You know, it wasn't something he said derogatory against an owner or another boss or whatnot. Y'all just mad because he don't like the situation that he's in, and he said something about it, and you suspended for that, and then you knew what was going to happen when you do that, so you put him in a position where he ever act a certain way, and now you sit here just trying to pile on top of that because of the fact that your ass is wrong to begin with. Just why LeBron ain't no more.
I want to say this real quick, man, I'm gonna lean into this. Y'all don't mind, man.
Please lean into it.
Let me lean into this one, man.
Please do.
I got an issue with this, right? Farrell, I got a 2-year-old son. Now, Jimmy Butler, please don't take this disrespectfully. Or somebody to be 3 years old, right?
Right.
And sometimes my son gets disgruntled. He gets frustrated.
Right.
He has temper tantrums because he can't get what he wants, right?
Right.
I'm Jimmy Butler. I'm not calling you a baby. But you know what I can't do with my son? I can't pile on him and spaz on him just because he's mad, right? Can't do that. That's a regular emotion. He's a child. Jimmy Butler's a grown man. Now, my son get mad about snacks. He gassy. I want to go to sleep.
Right.
Jimmy Butler is mad over millions of dollars. And it's not just the money, it's the principle.
Right.
What have I not done for this team? For you to treat me as if I am a commodity, as if I am a priority, as if I am worth it. What player on that team has been better than Jimmy Butler since he's been there?
None of them.
I dare you to say, I dare you in your face, either one of your face, I dare you right now, anybody at home, I dare you at home right now to say that Bam has been better than Jimmy Butler, especially in the playoffs.
That's disgusting.
No.
You don't watch sports, you say that.
No.
Tyler Hero, it can't be him. He wasn't even always healthy.
No.
I said Tyler Hero wasn't him because of Jimmy Butler.
So
they've been good players, but they're not Jimmy.
What are we talking about?
We talking about a man that averaged a triple-double in the finals. If he was I'm talking about he performed so well in the finals that if he was going against any other team at that time in the West, he would have beat him.
Look at the faces of look at people's faces when they play against Jimmy. Look at get off me. Look at his face. Look at Williams' face.
I don't like Williams either. Williams is soft.
His career ain't been the same since. Do y'all know?
No.
His career has not been the same since. He went from being on that team where Williams could have been a player who won a championship with the Celtics. I think Williams is good enough in that system to do so, right? Especially as a power forward defender, you know what I'm saying, in a corner shooter, right? To get traded to the Mavericks, and then get traded from the Mavericks because he didn't want to wear smarty sneakers, Lucas, right? Talking about Lucas sneakers. Luka got him out of there. Read it. Luka got him out of there. And then he went to the Hornets. And now who did he play for?
Who? Nobody. That's the point.
Jimmy Butler ruined his career. Jimmy cooked him out of the league. I stand by it. I stamp it. It's USD approved.
Prime.
I'm just saying, man. The way they treating Jimmy right now is disgusting. Pat Riley used to be. Let me also say this. Y'all can comment on this if y'all want to as well. Please do. You are tanking his worth. His contract is huge. He has a good sized contract right now. I think it's about $40 million. How much you think you're gonna get back for him? What do you think you're gonna get back for him? You're not getting no picks. At this point, if you're gonna want to come off of Jimmy Butler, and teams know you want to because you're desperately saying it, and the way you're moving is desperate, they're gonna make you give up stuff to get him off your roster.
Well, you gonna take
because you want to deal with this for the rest of the season. Or have a Jimmy that's just not playing. And if I was Jimmy Butler, I'm not playing either. This is not the same Jimmy Butler that we talked about before, right? Where he was being the cancer in the locker room for the Timberwolves and the 76ers, who are nowhere without him now. I don't see how this is any worse. What are you trying to do? Is it just Jimmy? Have they never seen anybody else that was mad before? That won an extension?
This could be solved with a conversation. It's okay. Once again, like you said, not comparing Jimmy to a kid, but Pat Riley is supposed to be the quote unquote adult in the room. When you're supposed to be the adult in the room, you act like a fucking adult. You're throwing a tantrum right along with him.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, if anyone's a child here, we're calling anybody a child, it's Pat Riley.
Pat Riley, 40 years older than him. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the same money, and I know everybody said, back at that time, you just didn't question people, whatnot, but I bet you he didn't handle Magic Johnson like that. I know for a damn sure when he goes to the Knicks, he didn't handle Charles Oakley like that.
Well, it's because he wasn't a GM or an owner. He couldn't make those kind of decisions. I bet he would have if he could.
I feel you on that. However, what I'm talking, this goes past what position he's holding as far as what position he holds with the Heat. This has how you conduct yourself man to man. He wouldn't do nothing like that before.
I think the problem is truthfully, honestly, let's be honest with it, man. Let's put as they would say, let's put a stamp on that cow's ass. He hates the freedom that players have now in the league when it comes to where they move. See, back then, Pharaoh, there wasn't a thing called there wasn't freedom of player move. You get stuck in that contract, and they move you how they move you. See, he wants to make the NBA great again.
Mighty quiet. Get quiet, people tell the truth.
He wants to make the NBA great again.
You took it now.
I'd say right now, man, Jimmy has paid his dues. He has been to the Eastern Conference Finals. He has led teams to playoffs after playoffs after playoffs. He has taken this team with subpar talent to the finals twice.
Can you say won it twice?
No, he went twice. Bubble and
in 2020, he played the bubble against the Lakers in the finals, and then he played against the Nuggets 2 years ago. What was it? 2 years ago?
Yes.
Twice.
And that team just stacked. That team was entirely too stacked. And I'm gonna say it again. Just for people in the back. I want y'all to hear me clearly, hear me good when I say this. In the bubble, the way LeBron and AD was playing, there wasn't nobody who was gonna beat them. If that had been any other team that was in the West, any other team, Jimmy would have single-handedly beaten any of them other teams by himself.
He was putting up triple doubles
in the finals. A freaking triple double.
I'm sorry, bro. He paid his dues.
Even what I said about him being a cancer of teams and whatnot, like, dude, you can't ignore that final performance. You can't ignore it.
You know what? Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I just had a quick question for Pharaoh because of the first conversation we had to where you were talking generational talents and how you could demand things and can't demand things. So you're telling me since Jimmy is demanding this and you're okay with it, that he's a generational talent?
I think he is.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that's clear because Jimmy is a generational talent.
Yeah, because what he put on tape, like I said, you can't ignore what he's done in the finals and in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know if it was the last finals push or the first one where they beat the Bucks. And
that was the second one. He was stupid.
Okay. I guess let's be real about this. We talking about Giannis. Now look, say what you want to about Giannis. Giannis is a 2-time MVP. At least
Finals MVP.
Exactly. Like that. He beat a monster to get to the finals.
Beat him?
He didn't just beat anybody.
Brooklyn, Pharaoh, he didn't just beat him. He whooped their ass. He was dropping 40s and 50s. That boy was not playing.
Yeah.
He paid his dues. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Paid his dues.
On the quickest thing, where would you want him to end up?
Lakers.
Anywhere where he can play Miami in the finals and whoop their ass.
Lakers.
Then you're wrong, Pharaoh, because Miami ain't in the finals.
It don't matter where he play. Because it don't matter who go, they're not going to the finals. I don't give a... please do not be tricked by the buffoonery. Tyler Hero is not your star. He's just a three-point shooter. He is not a two-way player. You know what the Miami Heat has always been known for, Pharaoh? Brooklyn, do you know?
For what?
Defensive tenacity. Their stars have always been two-way players. Am I wrong? What is Shaq? A two-way player.
I'm talking about.
What is Alonzo Mourning? A two-way player.
Before.
What is Hardaway? It's a two-way player. What is Dwayne Wade? The greatest blocking shooting guard of all time. He was Flash. Two-way player. And Jimmy was that. Jimmy headlined the defense that carried them to the finals. That's a dog. Ain't so many dogs left. That's a dog, Pharaoh.
That goes
He's
all the way
feral.
back.
He's a feral dog. the feral dog, Pharaoh.
Yeah, Miami's defensive prowess as far as an organization goes all the way back to in their beginnings with a little-known center named Ronnie Cycli. Ronnie Cycli was also a great two-way player.
I just want this to be
like
known.
one of their first round draft picks. Like that look, it started way back then. Like since the inception, they played.
I want to say real quick, it is important. It's imperative that you subscribe to the page. Make sure that you subscribe and be with us in the long run. Huh? Be with us in the long run. It matters. Please subscribe to the page.